All right, we're back with part 2 of the shed prep site. So we got a 10 by 16 shed coming because our garage is a little bit overfilled with stuff. So we bought a shed, we got that coming in here. And to add for better drainage, we're gonna be putting in a shell foundation. So we've got 4 cubic yards of shell coming in less than a week. So we gotta get this site prepped. If you watched part 1, we dug up the grass about 2 to 3 inches down, moved all the dirt, set it off to the side over there for our BB gun backstop. Now we're gonna level this so we can put down our weed guard and our edge guard, keep the grass from coming in and keep weeds from growing up underneath our shed. So stay tuned, we're gonna time lapse this as we get this all prepped and ready. I'll explain how we did, what we did afterwards. Here we go. All right, so we finished basically what we did. You saw us with the rake out there. We went through, we kind of leveled it as best as we possibly could with a rake. We weren't trying to do it perfectly because we do have, like I said, 4 cubic yards of shell coming in. So we're gonna take the shell, where'd you go? And we're gonna take the shell and we're gonna make sure that the shells are level, but we gave ourselves a nice flat base to do that with. This guard that we put down is all weed guard to keep the weeds from coming up underneath the shed. Unfortunately, we ran out of the good professional gray stuff, so we doubled up some of the black stuff. After that, and making sure that the 4 corners were level, as you saw us going around with the level, that was to make sure that this weed guard edge goes all the way around and sits flush. The next step is going to be taking dirt, filling in behind the weed guard to make sure it sits straight, because I'm sure you can see it's leaning in a couple spots. Once we backfill it with dirt and then put the shells on the inside, it'll hold that weed guard or that edge guard straight up and down versus a little bit wobbly like it is now. So for now, we're gonna let it wobble, but we are done. I think we did a great job. Thank you for your help. What do you got to say? Nothing? You just had a bunch to say.
Would you do this by yourself with your son, or this by yourself, or would you hire somebody?
That's a good question. Leave a message in the comments whether you would do this by yourself or whether you'd hire somebody to do it. Because it's a decent amount of work between all the grass tear up, the dirt removal, the weed guard, the edging. Now the shells, I was going to do it with my own pickup truck, but my truck can only hold about a half a cubic yard of shells at a time, so it would have been 8 trips back and forth from the hardscape store. So I do have a dump truck coming that's going to dump all 4 yards at once, and then we can go through and level it out, flatten it to prepare for the shed coming in. All right, anything else?
And make sure you like and subscribe and share.
All right, high five. Boom. Bye, guys.